Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I begin to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, let's get right into the messages to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And the message that is speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your higher team, and is directly in the fire, in the other world, another dimension. And they're bringing attention to your otherworldly energy. They're making note of it. They're highlighting it, shining a light on this eclectic side of you, on this spiritual side of you. And the reason why they're doing this is because this may be a part of you that may have been dormant or in the closet of your energetic body, not having the proper space to be able to cultivate itself. Any part of you that desires or to seek out things that are much higher, things that are a little bit out of the norm, a little bit spacey, otherworldly. This is what they're speaking to. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're pulling in or drawing in this energy that is radiating from the innermost part of you, that is attached to the other world. The frequency of it is so unique and is so powerful. They don't want you to neglect it. They don't want you to forget about it. The very reason that you're attracted to a channel like this is because that inner part of you craves or yearns for something different. And this speaks to the part of you that wants to be free, unchained, untamable, want to live wild, without restrictions, without barriers, without borders. To hell with it. There is something in you that is waiting for the guards to be dropped so you can set yourself free, run wild. Yeah. And they're highlighting this part of yourself because there is an authentic element to it that has yet to be cultivated in a way to be free or to be as open as this energy desires. It's like you want to keep it contained or keep it in a cage. It doesn't work that way. This is not a horse that participates in racing. Your energy is a type of horse that needs to be free in a pasture, running free, unrideable. And if anyone attempts to get on your back, you will throw it off. This is what the higher energy is speaking to, the freedom part of yourself. And it comes with so much power and so much energy, and the potency of it desires for liberation. And they're creating radical changes in the other side so that this part of yourself can start to slowly reveal itself or come out in this dimension. And being that this energy is segueing itself into nature, this is quite methodical in the spiritual world. They could easily push this energy to the earth, to the planet that you reside on, grounding this energy. But because of the transference of this energy from one dimension to the next, each dimension carries a certain frequency level, a certain conscious level. But when you add or you incorporate the elements, which comes with their own characteristics, they're strategically funneling this energy to nature, because nature is much more freer, much more untamed, much more wild, and have the energetic capacity to allow this energy to be free and to expound itself without restriction. And they're calling you to nurture this part of yourself, to take action in a way that your spirit can understand that it has the availability to do so. What I mean by this is, if you being called to do something out of yourself, to embrace a certain event or a certain activity that you may not necessarily do within your normal construct of your day, they're saying start to incorporate it. Allow yourself to step forth in this event one time. Go to this event that your heart is pulling you towards. Don't make any commitments. Just take the action steps so that this energy knows that it has the opportunity to come out. And if we use this horse analogy, you let the horse know that it can run free. You have to open up the door so the horse knows that it can free itself to run however it sees fit. But if you keep the door closed, the horse will sit in the stable and eat its feed and sleep. But the energy said nurture the otherworldly part of yourself, slowly, incrementally. And what you will find is that you're not alone by any stretch of the imagination, because this energy is drawing in the very same people who are being called to take this step, to take this action. And if you're participating or here in this reading, reveal yourself so that this message could confirm in the reality that I'm speaking of. Though you may feel alone in your spiritual journey, though you may feel isolated, there are others who are radiating on this very same energy. And you all will show up here, engaged, participating, verifying the essence of this message through your energy. As you step out into the stage, you're not stepping out having a solo performance. You will find that you're stepping out into a choir, contributing your energy to a larger consciousness, aligning this energy with the very same frequency that you're on. This is why they're creating radical changes in your world, to push you out into the stage, to push you out to run free into the pasture. No longer holding yourself behind the gate, no longer holding yourself behind the curtain, afraid to step out, thinking you're alone, thinking you're not free, as this energy pulls you towards. And you will feel, once you step out, the visibility of this energy, because it will be seen, tall as a mountain, heightened, taking people's breath away when they see the smoky clouds in the midst of your pinnacle. The energies will come. People will come once you step forth. The energies in other dimensions will align itself with this frequency, because the second ancestor stone is kicking in, reaffirming this message. But it's quite unique because the positioning of it, which suggests to me that it hasn't quite grounded itself in the earth just yet. But once it does, the financial abundance that you will receive from you aligning yourself with this spiritual and an eclectic part of yourself will surprise you. because you don't see the energetic currency or the energetic transference that happens when you go from one dimension to the next, maintaining the purity of your energy. This is as similar as you traveling to a different country. As long as you maintain your body, you will have to change your currency to meet the value of the current country that you enter. You have to change it. You cannot move into another country operating with your dollars the same way. There needs to be a transference. And what I'm seeing here in the stones is that your higher energy, or the second spirit guide stone, is speaking to the fact that as you embrace this energy, or as it transfers itself from one dimension to the next, maintaining the energetic purity of it, the financial abundance that you will receive once it reaches this planet, it will seal the deal. It will seal the deal. The challenge that you're dealing with has more to do with your consciousness wrapping itself around the abundance of the spiritual process. Your mind can't make sense of it because the society you live in hasn't shown you the abundance of what it means to be a spiritual person in this way. There's so many religions, so many dogmas, so many schools of thoughts that clash against one another. However, once you cement yourself in your visions, in your dreams, in your downloads, and understand that it is coming to you, so that your mind and your psyche can understand the access you have to the spiritual community in the other world, you will realize the fruits of your labor. I know this is vague. I will attempt to break this down. In this paradigm, you have a job. You have a certain skill, you have a certain trade, and you know if you perfect it and do it at a certain level, you will be compensated for it. But what they're saying is that your spiritual energy, your esoteric side, your free side, has the same capacity to transfer itself in the material world, in the 3D paradigm, in the very same way, because of the level of access you have to your dreams and to your visions. This is your skill set. This is your trade, and it's coming to you in an intangible way. Though you can't see it, though you don't have a certificate for it, it doesn't mean the energy of mastery makes it any less powerful. The energy that you have to master it doesn't make it any less potent. It's just as energetic equivalent as you creating a job or going into a job and getting paid for it. This energy is of high frequency, and it has the ability to transfer itself into financial gains for you. Give it time. Give it time. Wow, very powerful message. I hope this all resonated with you, and if it did, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And what I will do at this time is I would like to shift the energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all at this time. I would like to dive back into the stones to see what this energy, this complex or this unique energy is. Give me 1 second, guys. And what I'm downloading here is that there is a certain level of wisdom that's attached to you. It's radiating or orbiting over your head. On one side is connecting to your creativity, which is in nature. The innovator that you are requires you to have flexibility in order for your creativity to be expressed out. This means to me that you have to embrace magic. You have to endorse a certain thought process, a certain perspective in your mind that goes against everything that you fundamentally know. stripping yourself away from the mundane or the 3D paradigm in this way. You have to open yourself up to other ideas of possibilities in order for your creativity to be expressed out. Knowing that anything can make sense, anything can come to fruition as long as you devote your energy towards it. That's what your wisdom is speaking to. And the other thing that I'm seeing, or I'm downloading, is that there is a certain set of wisdom and information that's coming to your crown chakra. Your wisdom is being funneled to you at the top of your head. No matter what situation or what circumstance you may go through, there is a higher energy that allows you to see above the veil, see in a bird's eye view of what the reality is of any given situation. And this may be speaking secondarily to the message or the reading that I did on Saturday. If this is intriguing you, please be sure to go back and to check that reading out about how you see deeply into situation. This energy is still expanding upon that message. But they're taking it a bit further. They're taking it a bit deeper. And the way the stones are falling is really striking me to my core. Because the alignment with your spiritual body lets me know that you're embracing where you are in life. You're embracing who you are and what you are. And allowing the energies to flow through you as they are, as they see fit. This is a certain level of embrace, a certain level of release that you have within you to know that there is a higher energy moving. And if you allow yourself to be a vessel, the information that you need and the downloads that you receive will come through you and to you, enlightening you for a spiritual awakening. And I'm seeing it here. But the stones are showing me is a formula that you can follow that will allow you to manifest all your dreams and desires. Take action from your third eye. Due to the wisdom that is coming in on your crown chakra, use your third eye to create a treatment plan. Don't allow the downloads and the heavy wisdom and the heavy energies to sink you to your emotional body, to feel all sorts of ways, to feel discombobulated. No. If you're getting visions and getting dreams and sinking in your intuitions on certain energies and certain frequencies, start to create from there. Start to take your steps in real time from the ideas that you're getting, the visions that you're seeing. No matter how complicated or complex they may be, develop it from there. And on the second level, from your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus, your mineral stone is right beside it, and it's in the water. This is about integration. This is about using your voice and using your confidence to express out the wisdom and the information that you're receiving and downloading from your treatment plan, not from the visions alone. The steps that you decide to take, express it out into the open. This is you using your throat to create mantras, to create affirmations, to create an energetic field in your paradigm of the very wisdom that you see the steps for. And the third space, which is your sacral and your root chakra, is next to your personal medicine. This is the foundation, which lets me know this is what you're here to deliver. These are the actual steps that you're going to take in real time in the real world. But what I will do is at this time is I would like to see what your personal medicine is. What steps that you should take in reference to your gift. And the cards that came out were Move Your Power, Space, Collaborative Effort, and Phases. What I'm downloading here is that there are certain steps that you need to take in real time for yourself to wield your power. Because this energy is so otherworldly and coming from another dimension, and is pouring into or igniting the spiritual side of you, the force field that you need to create will allow you to collaborate with other people, will allow you to collaborate your efforts with other energies and other dimensions and other elements. This is very powerful. This is you moving past or moving beyond just downloading or just receiving information. This has everything to do with you manifesting. It's like you pulling out your sword, and the energies around you as you pull out the sword carries a certain level of energy. And doing so creates a force field around you that ignites and repels. Repelling energies away from you. Repelling certain energies that are not in alignment with this higher energetic frequency that your body is creating this force field around. But it's also drawing in the very people that are on this energetic frequency. That's on this energetic wave. Now allowing you to be at the table with other masters, with other leaders, with other head stakes and lieutenants that have done the same thing in their very own worlds, shifting throughout cycles and phases, leaving everything behind, knowing that they're on a higher mission, knowing that they are called to take an elevated stance in this dimension. Wow, this is very unique that I'm seeing. It's like a table full of masters, people who have elevated themselves to a certain level, and now they're at this table with other leaders giving feedback, responding to each other, sharing what's going on in their worlds, and making light, making their journeys more fruitful because they have a divine purpose that's similar, that's shared. This energetic force field that you will create around yourself in conjunction with others create this energetic threshold that is very powerful. It is drawing in a level of light, a level of love, a level of shared comfort with one another because their worlds have been dark by themselves. That's what this medicine is speaking to. I want to see what exactly this medicine is speaking to. I see what it's doing, but what is it? And it's so unique, and I will say this because some of you may be new here, but my core audience have heard this over and over again. When it comes to the personal medicine stone, when it comes to stones in general, at a certain level, the stones stop speaking. They stop articulating themselves. They kind of say what they say. But what's unique about the personal medicine is it will never tell you what it is. It will tell you its association or how it's delivered depending on what element it falls into. And being that it's in the water, your medicine is flowing. Your medicine will always allow you to flow in the direction of your highest gift, your highest purpose, even when you don't even acknowledge it. It will draw you towards that. But it will not tell you what it is. This is a part of the reason why I create cards to keep the conversation going when the stones stop speaking. They have a certain level. They say what they say and that's it. But what's unique about the personal medicine stone, it will not tell you what it is. But hopefully this trick works. So what I will do is pull some cards to see what this personal medicine or this personal gift that you have is about. What is this personal medicine about that the collective is here to deliver? And the cards that came out in regard to your personal medicine says, hard to crack, ice, flourish, and gateway into another world. On the surface, people may have a very difficult time understanding a person like you. On the surface, when it comes to expressing what you're here to deliver, you may be hard to crack. People don't understand who you are and the way you maneuver. This has more to do with you being in alignment with your gift, with your medicine. And it's hard to crack. The current consciousness or the current paradigm doesn't have any form of registration regarding a person like you. That's why hard to crack came out. Ice came out. That's what your medicine is breaking through this paradigm like ice, cracking open. All that remains dormant, all that remains obsolete, all that is outdated. And you're flourishing in this newness, in your gift. Because you know this energy come with a striking edge. What I'm seeing here is your gift is transformative like water. And water is one of the most transformative elements. Because water is ice, water is snow, sleet, hail, ocean, rain, all of it. And because of the transformativeness of this energy, in real time, you have the capacity to transform yourself, to move throughout the mazes and phases of life. When it's too hot, you know how to allow your water to boil. When it's too cold, you can shift your energy to snow. You can shift your energy to sleet. Whatever energetic frequency you're confronted towards, your medicine will tap in to be able to transform itself to move beyond the treacherous terrains, pushing you into other gateways, into other worlds, into other dimensions, allowing your energetic body to evolve, advance, transform, metamorphosize itself. Wow. Nothing is going to ever hold you back. Nothing is ever going to hold you down. Because your personal medicine will always transform itself like a camouflage as a safety measure to protect yourself against any predator or prey, any challenging situation, any hazardous situation, to safeguard yourself, to protect your livelihood. You're going to survive. You're going to get out of it. You're going to make your way through whatever gauntlet life throws at you, because your personal medicine will see to it. That's why your medicine is in the root chakra, in your sacral chakra, grounding yourself in the foundation of the very existence of how to walk through life. You got the formula, the energetic formula to make your way through life as you see fit. This is why the formulas or the stones are showing up in this way, aligning you with the energetic frequency of your spiritual body. This is why the initial message started with the eclectic and spiritual side of you. Though you're keeping it dormant, though some of you are hiding it and tucking it away, it's time to bring it out in the forefront. Then you will see as this energy transfer itself through all these dimensions, and you aligning this formula through all of your chakras, you will see the manifestation of your spiritual body create all that you envision, all that you see, in order to heal this planet in the way that no one can do. You have to trust your energy. You have to trust the downloads in your spiritual makeup in order to move in the confidence in the way this energy is taking you. It's powerful, period. Wow. I have nothing left to say. I have nothing left to say. Only impressed by you. You guys are bringing so much energy to this healing circle, and I can see the changes in the stones, in the clarity and the specificity of the messages, because it's aligning with your energies. This is energetic transference, and as you continue to show up, the stones will get more clear, the messages will get more vibrant. I love it. Thank you all for being here and joining me in tonight's healing circle. And with that being said, I'm going to take this time to come down and integrate myself back into reality. I'm going to close out tonight's healing circle, and I will see you all at the next.